I am the tofu golem. Please enjoy the video.
You start by fixing transforms and matching rest poses so bone axes behave predictably. Apply scale and rotation on both armatures, then put each into the same neutral pose, T-pose, or whichever frame aligns joints. Next, systematically rename bones or produce a mapping table that lists source-to-target bone pairs. This mapping is the backbone of retargeting. Once done, lock modifiers and ensure armatures use the same unit scale, so rotations won't skew during constraint setup. Now you create the actual link. For each mapping entry, make a driver bone or empty on the target and parent it to the source bone. Add copy rotation and copy location constraints from source to target bones, choosing the correct space, local space for joint rotation fidelity, pose space for offsets. Tweak constraint influences and axis swaps to match orientation. Then pose the source, scrub animation, and observe target behavior. Adjust bone offsets and constraint order until the motion tracks reliably. When mapping looks correct, bake the constrained motion to a new action so the target no longer needs live constraints. Use bake action with visual keying, selected bones only, and appropriate frame range. Include clear IK/FK settings. After baking, delete constraints, correct bone roll or joint flips, and retest in the NLA editor. If things snap or jitter, check scale mismatches, non-applied transforms, or incorrect constraint spaces. One common fix is reassigning local versus pose space.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.